What is up, guys? Crisis here. I'm back in the Mists of Pandaria beta on my warrior. There were some changes to the warrior class, and much like with my priest video where I made a new video when the priest changed, I'll be making those throughout the beta as changes occur for, monk, warrior, priest, shaman, whatever. So, yeah, the big changes were, second wind now generates 3% health per second when under 35%. That'll be, in my opinion, kind of nice. Mass Spell Reflect got nerfed hard, as did regular Spell Reflect with longer cooldowns. And Piercing Howl also got nerfed by 5 yards. Well, it got nerfed by 10 yards, but then buffed by 5 yards, so essentially it got nerfed by 5 yards. So, yeah, because of that I swapped over to Safeguard, which I'll probably forget to use, to be perfectly honest. I grabbed Disrupting Shout because of the Piercing Howl nerf. This dude's a maniac, so I'm not going to go in there. I like that mount, though. So that's another interrupt. And then I grabbed Dragon Roar because Blade Storm is garbage and does no damage. So I figured I'll grab something that actually hits people for more than, like, 6. I really dislike monks having energy because it makes it difficult to tell a monk from a rogue. Especially since they get the sprint sprint looking thing. God, this dude dodges a lot of skills. I don't hit very hard, I can't help but notice. Hold on, I'm gonna use this. Oh, that hits hard. Okay, well that's much better than Blade Storm. Yeah. About that. What is this dude, Fury? Yeah, he is. Wow. Yeah. This Dragon Roar thing. 3-second knockdown, always a critical strike, hits for like, what did that even hit for? Like 27k? That's nuts, and it's AoE. I mean, obviously with AoE you have the downside of hitting CC targets, but, I mean, on the plus side you have, that's a heavy amount of damage to be going out. Oh dear, there's a lot of people over there. Okay then. Where's my team? I'm very confused. Oh, they have more players than us. Still, kinda weird. Alrighty then, let's go middle. I need to kill something. What can we kill? Let's kill a healer. Probably not gonna happen because they have a whole bunch of druids. Yeah. Probably not gonna happen because I don't do any damage at all. Oh wow, okay, that skill's kind of wonky. Wonky, I just said that, really? I've noticed, this is weird, I've noticed when I do these videos, like, just in general, making YouTube videos, I say words that I don't say normally. Like, I don't think I've used the word wonky in real life, well, not that this isn't real life, but like, when I'm having like a conversation with somebody, I don't recall ever using that. But I just use it right there. It's very strange. Anyways, as I was saying, it seems to have very, kind of a bizarre range. Like I was standing almost on top of that resto druid when I clicked it, and it didn't hit him because he was moving. So if there's if stuff like that's gonna happen, then that could be problematic for that skill. I like how Execute actually does damage. That's always nice. It's pretty hard. I don't know if they like changed it or if I'm just fighting targets that are squishy. Must be fighting targets that are squishy. Oh my god, that was a 23k Colossus Smash. Speaking of Colossus Smash, they changed it so it no longer has no path is available. What are you talking? I'm above it, and it's telling me there's no path available. Like for me to jump from up to down. How does that make any sense? They really should change that. As I was saying, Colossus Smash has no rage cost. It was 30, I believe, on beta. It's down to 0 now, so I don't really know how helpful that is, but it doesn't hurt nothing, I know that much.
It's too far away.
This is a good spot to use this. Wow. Yeah, it is. I think it's really hard. I like that. Oh god. Oh god, the death. Oh, the death is happening. Oh, the death. That's a druid. That hurt. Oh, for anyone who didn't watch my first warrior video, my gear is actually not very much PvP gear. My warrior was mainly my raiding hero. What am I doing? I've been playing way too much Heroes of New Earth. My warrior is pretty much a raiding character, so my PvP gear is not that spectacular on him. Wow, yeah, that dude hit me for 29k with that thing. That thing really does a lot of damage. And it's a very short cooldown. Well, I mean, I don't know, it's a minute, but I mean, that's shorter than Blade Stone, so as far as I'm concerned, that counts as a short cooldown. Why was that druid so big? I mean, it's hitting this dude for like the... Oh, I was getting heals for a minute, but I thought I'd be okay. It's hitting people with no resilience for about like... What was that, like 30k? That was Dragon's Roar. So, I mean, that thing's pretty good. I like that skill a lot. I didn't think I would because it says it knocks them... knocking them back and knocking them down. And I had this weird feeling it was going to knock them like... You know, really far away to the point where you wouldn't feasibly be able to like kill anything, but that doesn't seem to be the case. You're pretty much right where you want to be with it, really. It knocks them pretty much right where you need them. Why can I not charge? Okay, there we go. And execute does. Why is what? Random Death Knight skills. Execute does a lot of damage now. I really like that change because on live you can execute stuff for like 5k. Like, it's ridiculous. Execute does not execute anything compared to kill shot. I just know because I happen to have a hunter that kill shot does a lot more damage than execute. On live currently, but like right there, that was 16k non-crit. Only hit for 15k on those guys. Guessing that they have a lot of resilience. Well, that was a 17k right there on that dude that had resilience. So I don't know. Why did I run away from this guy? That was stupid of me. But yeah, I don't know. I like my warrior a lot. I don't know. Why did I just say I don't know literally like 4 times? I don't know. Oh god. But I'm liking him a lot more on beta than I do on live right now. On live I just feel kind of weak. I don't know. I feel like I mean, on live, if I find something that doesn't have resilience, I kill it really fast. But anything that has resilience, I don't really seem to kill all that well. But in this beta, it's like, I don't know if it's just because it's the beta, so it's like, oh, because of the way that they have everybody's stuff scaling, like their skills and whatnot. But it's definitely very, it's a lot better, I think. I feel like I do a lot more damage. I feel like warriors are a lot better on beta than they are on live at the moment. Which is reassuring, because honestly, on live, warriors are kind of bad, especially if you're looking at arenas. Like, I'm pretty sure warriors are the least represented arena crowd. Why can't I talk? I have a really hard time talking while I'm doing like this type of gameplay, but I'm pretty sure that warriors in arenas are very, very underrepresented. I know for a long time hunters were very much the same way, but I'm pretty sure hunters have at this point caught up and passed warriors. I can't use any of my skills to actually get to this guy. That's unfortunate. Oh well. But yeah, If I'd love to see warriors actually be viable in arenas again. I mean, I'm not saying they aren't viable. Obviously, there are high-rated warrior teams playing like warrior, lock, shaman, warrior, mage, priest is pretty decent. But with those two teams in particular, you could honestly replace the warrior with a rogue and do better. So I'd like to see warriors be able to run something other than just TSG for a change. That'd be cool. I'd like to see that. I don't know if it'll happen. I mean, time will tell, but it'd be sweet. Oh, they also changed something, I thought I'd mention this, involving overpower. If you overpower multiple times in a row, it does like increased damage by like 20% up to a maximum of 100%. So it'll, if you get 5 in a row, it'll do double damage, which is kind of cool. I don't seem to hit this guy for very much. And by very much, I mean I don't seem to even hit this guy at all. They changed retaliation. I don't like that change at all. That's not a very good change in my opinion. I don't know why I'm whatevering that skill, by the way, clicking. That skill. As you could see there, well, I don't know if you could see it. If not, rewind the video. Watch that little part again. This second wind, 3% health per second, was actually pretty useful. I mean, right there, it kicked quite a few times and kept me up a little bit. I mean, obviously I didn't get a kill out of it, but I could see how I might. It kept me up for probably an extra 4 or 5 seconds anyways. So, I mean, that's pretty sweet. And the more health you have, and the more resilience you have, the better that'll be. Because with 140,000 health, it's only keeping me up for 3% of that is 4,200. So it's 4,200 health every second, so. Mass entanglement. Okay. We'll go with it. Oh wow, that's gonna be a really, because they got rid of throwdown. Oh, they're just gonna stand there. Because they get rid of throwdown, I think that that's gonna be a really good skill, like almost a necessity kind of. The change, the Dragon Roar, is that what it's called? Yeah. So. Slam not having a cast time is pretty nice too. Oh, I'm so gonna die right here. They have a lot more friends than I have. Nope. Got my shield on, but couldn't get spell reflect up. Not that it would have saved me. Can't do that while dead. Didn't think so. But yeah, I don't know. This I do like this warrior a lot. A lot more than I like on live at the moment. Because as I said, on live I just feel like the damage isn't there. And even in arenas, yeah, I can do decent damage when I'm not getting tunneled. But every team just tunnels me. And I play, like, as I said, my warrior is not my main PvP character. My shaman is at the moment. Or my mage, actually. I haven't really played my shaman much. But I do play with a warrior a lot. And I can say that every team just about targets him. There are a couple of cleave teams that will, like, you know, just rush the healer. And there are a couple of... and when I play my mage, there are a couple of teams that'll focus my mage. But for the most part, any team that has, like, a rogue on it pretty much just sits him, and it minimizes his damage so much. And it's really noticeable. And so I'm hoping that with a couple of these changes, in particular the change to charge, being able to charge multiple times in a row, or the ability to charge and stun, or the ability to charge every 12 seconds, one of those, like something there, will be really helpful. And can, oh, he dodged my skill. Oh, and then I just leaped way in the middle of nowhere. But yeah, I'm hoping that that something changes and warriors become a bit more usable. I mean, just be nice to have. I'd love to see, ideally I want to see every class be equal. Obviously that's never going to happen. But I'd love to, Jesus, I don't like the hunter change. You just crit me for 47k while I'm standing in melee range. Okay. Damn, that dude's pet just melted. Apparently they didn't make pets very good. Anyways, I'd love to see every class be equal, so like, no matter what. every class is going to be represented at least a little bit in arenas, but I don't really know if that'll happen. But I guess we'll find out. Ow, that was mean of you. Knocking me back for no reason. Oh wow, he's level 88. He doesn't really have that much more health than me. I feel like I talked really fast there. He doesn't have much more health than I do. He only has 50k. That's not really, I don't know. For 3 levels. I know going from like 80 to 85 when you were 83. Well, I don't know. Yeah, I guess you didn't have that much more health because items are that much of a higher item level. But, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see how much health everyone does have at 85. Damn, this Shadow Priest is raping the meters. Straight blowing everybody out of the water. Oh. He had cheat death. Me and this hunter are kind of close together. But killing blow-wise, I'm doing well. Grabbing those kills with execute. I guess I'll head back over there since people apparently are there now. Ow. I don't really want to attack this hunter because I know he's hard to kill. But, okay. If you insist. I'll attack this guy so he can actually kill that hunter. He moves. Why does he move way faster than I do? That's weird. Maybe he doesn't? I don't know. No, oh no, he absolutely does. Really? They're gonna give Holy Pelly the ability to just kite everything like that? That's very strange. Why did I pummel nothing? I don't know, that's a very good question, Self. Well, if that's gonna be the case, you kinda need to have Piercing Howl to catch up to things. Wow. I was second on damage like 5 seconds ago. Oh well. Yeah, so. There's the changes to the warrior. I like the second wind change. I think that that's pretty good. Because it kind of works, well, I was going to say kind of similar to a Rogue's Recuperate, in that it heals for a significant amount, but I don't know. I guess not really. But I do like the change to second wind. I really like this Dragon Roar ability. I didn't think I would, but definitely do. It's going to be a lot better, in my opinion, than Blade Storm. Shockwave may give it a run for its money, only because Shockwave has a much shorter cooldown. You can use that 3 times before you can use Dragon Roar twice. Well, actually, you can use Shockwave 5 times before you can use this twice. Anyways, that does hit very, very hard, so I do like that a lot. And it always being a crit could come in handy at some point, question mark. I feel like it might for certain skills. But yeah, definitely like that a lot. So, I don't know. Like I said, I didn't use this once. I knew I wouldn't. But yeah, that's the changes to the warrior. So, with that, I'm gonna be out. As always, if anybody has anything they want to see, any class, spec, combination, whatever, just let me know, and I will get it done, as they say. So, with that, I'm out. Peace, guys.